Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Let's jump right into things today, because we are tackling a topic that is quite literally on everyone's mind right now, the future of work. We're going to unpack this brilliant piece of analysis called the adaptive workforce, navigating careers in 2030. Basically, we're going to look at the data together and figure out exactly what skills, what mindsets, and what specific roles are shaping up to dominate the next decade. The goal here? To help us all confidently navigate this insanely fast-paced landscape without, losing our minds or our livelihoods.
So I want you to picture something for a second. Imagine waking up in the year 2030, you're grabbing your morning coffee, and you suddenly realize that the job you've spent years training and stressing over has just been handed over to artificial intelligence. I mean, it sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, right? But is that actually going to be your reality? There is some very real anxiety out there about AI right now. And honestly, it makes total sense. Work as we know it is changing faster than ever. But hey, before we hit the panic button, let's look at what the research actually tells us.
Because, let's be real, AI isn't just some distant, maybe someday possibility. It is already here. Every single day, it's pulling off complex tasks that we totally thought only a human brain could handle. It's out there actively writing functional code, it's generating entirely new, high-quality videos just from text prompts, it's knocking out complex customer service questions in real time, and arguably the craziest part, it is literally in hospitals right now helping doctors diagnose really complex diseases. Things are shifting at lightning speed, so does that mean we're all going to lose our jobs and just have nothing left to do? The short answer? No way, not at all.
Okay, moving into Section 1, the myth of the AI takeover and history's lesson on technology.
It is so incredibly easy to get caught up in the doom and gloom of the present moment. But if we really want to understand where we're headed by 2030, we kind of have to look backward first. History shows us, pretty clearly by the way, that every single technological revolution removes some jobs while simultaneously creating entirely new ones. I mean, we've been here before, folks. Think about the Industrial Revolution or the early days of the Internet. Sure, certain outdated roles vanished, but human innovation always leads to new opportunities we couldn't even imagine. The data tells us this AI revolution will be no different. The jobs are absolutely going to change, but human usefulness? That's not going anywhere.
What's super fascinating in the analysis is the actual partnership we're heading toward. On one side, you have AI's role, which is basically automating all that repetitive grunt work and acting like this incredibly powerful assistant. But on the flip side, you have the human's role, asking the right questions, making those really nuanced ethical decisions, and generating genuinely original ideas. This essentially proves that humans and AI operate in compatible spaces, not competing ones. Think about it. AI might be able to crunch 1 billion data points in a second, but it fundamentally relies on a human to tell it what to look for in the first place, and to decide if that output actually makes sense in the real world.
All right, Section 2, Careers Shaping the Future, the Tech Builders and Human-Centric Roles. First up, we've got the tech builders. These are the heavy hitters that are going to be in massive demand to build, protect, and analyze our world. Software developers? Yeah, they aren't going anywhere, but the way they code is evolving. You'll need your standard languages like Python, JavaScript, Java. You'll need those plus the ability to use AI as your co-pilot. We're also going to see a massive surge in AI engineers building smarter systems for healthcare, education, and transport. And with everything going digital, cyber attacks are only going to scale up, which means cybersecurity specialists are absolutely crucial. Throw in data scientists, cloud computing engineers, and robotics engineers building smart machines, and you've got a massive, highly energized tech workforce.
But hey, it's not all screens and servers. This is a huge point from the source material. Alongside the digital boom, the physical push for renewable, clean energy is going to be an absolute engine for job creation. We're talking millions of new opportunities by 2030 for engineers, technicians, and clean tech specialists working in solar and wind. The fundamental infrastructure of our planet is shifting, and that is going to require immense human manpower to actually build and maintain.
Now, if coding or engineering sounds like your worst nightmare, don't sweat it. That brings us to the irreplaceable human-centric roles. Healthcare professionals are going to stay essential, because while a screen might assist a doctor, it completely lacks human care, empathy, and judgment. An algorithm literally cannot hold a patient's hand. Plus, as companies fiercely compete for our attention online, creative roles are going to absolutely explode. Digital marketers, video editors, graphic designers, content creators, these jobs are safe because machines just don't have that genuine creative spark or cultural awareness needed to truly connect with a human audience.
Which leads us to Section 3, Mastering the 2030 Skill Set. Who actually gets hired in the future?
Put yourself in the shoes of a hiring manager in 2030.
What are they actually looking for when they scan a resume? Well, by 2030, companies want valuable skills, not just a piece of paper. The research is incredibly clear on this paradigm shift. Employers are actively moving away from just checking a box to see if you have a 4-year college degree. Just memorizing a bunch of old textbook facts isn't going to cut it anymore. Instead, they are desperately hunting for highly adaptable people who have real-world, applicable abilities that can evolve right alongside the tech.
And if you're wondering exactly what those abilities are, it basically breaks down to a 50-50 split. Half technical knowledge and half soft skills. Employers in 2030 are going to value your human skills, your creativity, how you solve problems, how you communicate, and how adaptable you are, just as much as your hard tech skills. You could be an absolute wizard at coding, but if you can't clearly pitch your ideas to your team or pivot when a new AI tool totally disrupts your workflow, you're going to fall behind. Rote memorization is out. Dynamic, flexible thinking is absolutely in.
I kind of want to just pause right here for a second and let this quote really sink in. The future belongs to people who never stop learning. Whether you're still in high school or you're a seasoned programmer, or maybe you're looking to completely pivot your career right now, this right here is your ultimate survival tool. In a constantly adapting workforce, continuous learning is your biggest competitive advantage. The second you decide you're done learning, that's the exact second your skills become obsolete.
So, what is the big, empowering takeaway from all this data we just went through? It's that the careers of tomorrow aren't going to be defined by machines replacing people. They're going to be defined by people who know how to use technology better than everyone else. So instead of fearing AI and hiding from it, the smartest possible strategy is to figure out how to actively collaborate with it. Lean into it, Make AI your highly capable assistant. Which brings us to our final and probably most important question. The future isn't waiting around for anyone, and the decisions you make right now are going to lock in your place in tomorrow's economy. So are you going to just sit back and watch the future happen, or are you going to be one of the people who builds it? The tools are out there, the map is drawn, and honestly, the choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next one.